You're locked in with the Innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. What's going on? You locked in with the Innovators YouTube. You already know I got the best interviews right here, man. I got San Jose in the building today, man. I got JT in the studio. What's popping?
What's up with it? What's up with it? You already know.
First, I want to say it's a pleasure and a blessing to have you here. I appreciate you coming through today.
Man, likewise. I appreciate you having me. I'm honored, bro. I'm honored for real. I mean that straight up.
Just to start off, let the people know where they can find you on social media.
The real JAYT408 on Instagram, or you can follow my video page, which is Full Price Media on Instagram as well.
For sure. Just to start off, how's everything going for you today? How you doing?
Man, so far so good. I'm blessed, man. Just got done shooting a video for an artist out here, got booked, so yeah. Now we right back to work. You feel me?
How you like in LA?
Man, I'm loving it, bro. The vibe out here is very motivating for the field of work that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
It got my creative juices going.
So you're a guy that does many things. You're an artist. You have your own label / production company. You're an audio engineer. You shoot videos as well. Have you always been this multifaceted?
Yeah, man. I think realistically, it all comes back to the music. I've always been an artist first, but as on my journey of being an artist, I realized like, man, I need to have high quality recording. I need to have high quality videos, and obviously I started off like everybody else shooting my own videos, but back then I was really whack, like 2010, 2015 shooting video, because I couldn't afford a nice camera, so I was shooting off my phone, or I was shooting off my friends like Nikon, which was like a basic camera. But yes, I've always wanted to learn to do more than just be a rapper, you know what I'm saying? And that came from my craft of like, I want my shit to sound how I want it to sound,
Do you think it's important for artists to learn more than all different aspects? I do. I think they should.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I definitely encourage that to every artist that comes to record at my studio, or every artist that I do a video for, man. I encourage them all to learn this shit. I'm not saying that you're gonna become the best videographer or the best audio engineer, but realistically, even if you know what you're doing, when you go to outsource for that stuff, whether you're getting your bang for your buck. A videographer, if you kind of know how to edit videos and this guy tells you 2,500, you feel me? And you're like, okay, what does that come with? And you kind of see his last video and it don't really got that many edits, and he trying to tax you, you'll know like, nah, that's not worth 2,500, But it also kind of bases off who you're going to work with. But realistically, yes, I encourage every artist to record yourself, learn how to do videos, because Michael Jordan had a gym in his home, Kobe got a gym in his home, so you got to have your own gym. If you're a rapper, you got to have a studio. You don't got to learn how to mix, but at least be able to record yourself, so hey, I can send this off. Exactly, I can send this off.
Real shit, for sure. I think that's funny what you said about when you know how to shoot videos and you know what goes into it. It's hard for somebody to tax you. Yeah. Somebody tried to tax me recently because I put out some vlogs, and then I had edited them, but before I edited them, I was like, man, I'm kind of overwhelmed with editing interviews. I need someone to edit the vlogs. And the dude was like, he wanted a band for each vlog. Oh, yeah. And I was like, bro, they're like 7 minutes each. I could do that in an hour.
Exactly.
And that's me being extra detailed
exactly.
with it. And I was just like, by the time he had texted me back because I was like, yeah, that's kind of high. By the time he hit me back, I was like, yeah, I already finished it.
Yeah, see? Exactly. I was like,
I do this.
Because you do it, Now, if he probably was looking at you like, okay, he maybe had edited one of his vlogs and maybe somebody's helping him. I'm going to try to tax him, But the fact that like, nah, bro, I'm hands-on with this. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm like, you got to be hands-on. So
and even if you don't do it, like, you're saving yourself money because somebody else can't get over on you. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely was like, I'm not going to spend $1,000 on this. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm do this shit and call it a day.
Facts.
How did you grow up? Was your parents around? Like, what was that like?
So I grew up on the west side of San Jose. I lived on the east side first, which is like the known part of San Jose. Everybody's like east side, you feel me? But like 6th grade, middle school, I moved to the west side, and I didn't have my mom. I didn't have my dad in my life. My mom was a single mother, but I'm half Filipino. You feel me? So I grew up in a Filipino household. So that meant me, 3 of my aunts, my uncle, my cousins, all lived into like a 3-bedroom. So we moved to the nicer part of San Jose, but we're still really like poor. You know, we're living in a 3-bedroom, but there's like 7 or 8 of us. You know what I'm saying? So realistically, I didn't have the best upbringing. I had a lot of love, but I didn't get what I wanted type shit. You know. And then my dad, as for my father, he's obviously the black one in my family, but he was the only one that came to California. So all of my black side lived in Georgia. But I didn't really get too much into contact with my father till like I was like 13 or 15. You know, I would see him here and there as a child, but he didn't really get like into my life constantly until I was like 13 or 15.
Y'all solid now.
Yeah, we saw. Oh, he passed away 2017. Okay, yes. Also, I wanted to say, man, my mom just had a stroke last Friday. So I'm here. She told me not to miss this interview. But Mom, I'm praying for you. I love you to death, and I pray to God that you're able to recover from this 100%.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm praying for a speedy recovery.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Do you how was like as far as your childhood though? Like you was a good kid, you was a bad kid?
Man, I was a little bit of both. So I live with my cousin and my mom and my cousin's mom and a few other family members. But me and my cousin were like brothers. You feel me? He's white and Filipino, and I'm black and Filipino. But he's a year older than me. He was kind of like the bad one, you know. Like he got juvenile hall like 13, going in and out. So I kind of seen all the pain he was putting his mom through firsthand. I know not to do that. And my mom always told me like I don't got money to bail you out if you get in trouble. So try not to get in trouble. Not to say I wasn't out here doing dumb shit, because my older cousin is, you know, he was in the streets for real. He's actually down doing 25. Free my cousin right now, man, for real. So I seen a lot what he was doing, so I kind of like steered away from that. And as I steered away from that, that's when I started getting into the music heavily, you know. So I think being an artist kind of helped me, because I was out there. If I wasn't in the studio, I was with him doing dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? Luckily, I was just never with him when he got popped, you feel me?
What age did you start getting into music?
Oh, man, I would say like 13 is when I felt like I could be an artist, but 15 is when I started rapping. 13 is when I was like, damn, I want to be a rapper. I want to be an artist type shit. But like 15 is when I started freestyling with my friends, you know what I'm saying? And kind of finding myself trying to learn how to rap type shit, you know? So yeah, 15 I would say definitely is when I got serious about it.
What is it though that makes you say, I want to be a rapper?
For me, obviously, it's the lifestyle. I was a broke ass nigga, you feel me? And I seen all these motherfuckers with money, so I'm like, okay, they just rhyme words. And I always had an infatuation with music. I was always having my mom try to get me the newest album that would drop for artists. You know, as I got older and I was able to buy my own albums, I had the big binder of CDs, probably like you had, and everybody else that was a music lover had. So, you know, I think realistically, it was just what made me want to get into music. Obviously, was the vain shit, the money. You know what I'm saying? But now it's I appreciate it way more than just the money. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. Do you have a favorite Filipino dish?
Oh man, do I have a favorite Filipino dish? I would say my favorite is called palabok. It's kind of it's like a Filipino spaghetti. Oh shit! But it has like a yellow sauce and it has like beef and chopped up eggs, and it's fire, bro. Chopped up eggs, bro. It go crazy, bro. For real, it go crazy. Yeah, palabok. Try that out. Adobo, which is another one that a lot of people. Yeah, bro. That's one of my favorites for sure.
No, super sorry. I want to tap in and try it. What do you say are the pros and cons of being an independent artist?
Oh, man, I think right now for me, it's all pros, bruh, because I don't mind investing in myself. You know, a lot of these people would look at the con as I got to put all this money up front. I got to put all this money. But when you do that, you make the money on the back end. You know what I'm saying? So realistically, I don't really see too many cons. A pro of it is I could do what I want when I want. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nobody over me. I could drop a song right now if I want. You know, I don't got nobody saying, nah, you should probably go with a different, you know, look or a different type of sound. I do what I want, you know? Not to say that I wouldn't obviously sign to a label or something like that, but I'm building up my own label. I want to partner with the label, man, straight up.
Nah, I think that's what you said right there is key. Partnership.
Yes.
You're not signing with a label is just like a loan. Like the partnership though, I think that's the route to go. I think it's tight that you do have your own label. What made you want to start that?
Man, so I started it in 2020. And realistically, Nipsey, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. Like all these artists talk about how they listen to Nipsey, but I listened to Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Not just a fan of his music, but I really took his words and put it into my own life. Like, I'm already running a recording studio, you know, in Reno. I had it in San Jose a little bit, but when you're in your city, it's like everybody wants to hook up, discount, all that. I couldn't really thrive. You know what I'm saying? I moved to Reno and just treated it straight like a business. I didn't know one person from there, so I just started building up. 2016. I got my first job out there. I moved my family into a little condo, and then later on, or early 2017, the people that owned our condo bought a house, and we told them, I just had my son. I'm like, look, we're looking for a bigger place. Like, I'm gonna move. I'm just being real with y'all. And they were like, give us a week. A week later, they text me an address and were like, can you pull up over here? Luckily, my wife was off that day, so we just both went there, and they were like, we bought this house, we just closed on it, we were hoping you'd move there. Nigga, we was like, all right, let's go, you feel me? They took the deposit, we moved there. I put my studio into the garage and just kind of like making little upgrades and like posting on Facebook like, hey, I'm an artist from the Bay Area. So when I first moved to Reno, what I did was I added a bunch of Reno artists, and at that same time, I started dropping my high quality videos. I was paying for videos from a director, you feel me? So I just built it up, turned my shit into a studio, bruh, and now we all the way up. And the business came from 2017 to 2020. That's when my business started picking up as an audio engineer, and I'm like, I'm making a lot of money. Like, you know, I got to figure out what to do with this bread. You know, like I was making a lot of investments as well, but I wanted to do it right. And I always listen to Nipsey where he says, if you're doing music, start a record label, start a music brand, branch off and start doing other things that have to do with the music, not just being an artist. As him, he would record himself, he would do all that, you know? So that's kind of where it led to me. And then I just realized, hey, I got artists trying to come every single day. I would work a full day, get off work, and go run a studio session right after work. And I would do that every day. I'm charging $100 per song, you feel me? So that's $500 extra. And I'm like, damn, I could make more money if I just stayed in here a little bit longer, but I was scared to take that leap. But really what made me want to start the label was I was making a lot of investments. I was paying a lot of money for videos, a lot of money for equipment. So I'm like, I can use this as a tax write-off if I really create a business. So let me do that. Plus my rent. My business is ran in my home. I have my whole garage set for my studio, so I'm able to use that as a tax write-off as well.
Somebody told me that. It's very funny you say that. My tax guy was telling me, he was like, so do you do interviews in your apartment? And I was like, Zoom was, He was like, if you're filming content in your room, you can say you have like a square foot amount.
Exactly, a square foot amount.
You can write off some of your rent money.
Exactly, a portion.
I was like, what the
bro,
fuck?
you could, bro.
That.
And
that's a real game right there.
Yeah, that's a real game, bro. And the thing about it is, it doesn't have to be. I started a record label / production company because that's what I do. But if you have any side hustle, you know what I'm saying? If you see that, hey, I'm making a lot of money, or even if you're not making a lot of money, but you're making a lot of investments, it might be smarter for you to just start a business. It's only $500. You know what I'm saying? Do that, because in the long run, you're already going to make these investments. You're going to have to buy what you need for your business, right? Why not use it as a tax write-off?
No, for sure. I think that's super smart for sure.
Yeah, man.
At what moment do you feel you started to take music serious?
Music serious, 22 when 2008 I dropped my very first album. I'm 35 right now, you feel me? So 2008 I dropped my very first album, and I paid $1,200 to get it pressed up, but it was like real professional, silver back on the CD, real nice in the actual case, you know, because I used to go to the Niner Stadium, the San Jose Shark Stadium, all the stadiums, and try to sell CDs just like any other artist would. So I would say 22 is when I really got serious, because I dropped my first album and actually invested in myself, you know.
And as far as like being an audio engineer, did you go to school for that, or that's self-taught, or what? Self-taught.
The majority of stuff that I know is self-taught, but I had a close friend. His name's Joseph K. My dog. He's actually signed to Livewire. I think he's still.
That name before.
Yeah, Joseph K. Yeah, him and Jay Stalin are really tapped in.
That's my OG, Jay Stalin.
Yeah, Jay Stalin for sure. Real Bay Area legend. But yeah, he kind of showed me. He's a crazy audio engineer, man. The GOAT for real. He kind of showed me the ins and outs of Pro Tools. You know, gave me his template and like really put me on. You know, I tell him that all the time. I owe him everything, you feel me? But he knows that I took it, because he said he gave this exact same game to hella other artists, but nobody took it the way I took it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I learned Pro Tools, you feel me? But everything else, though, he only showed me like in a year span. I've been doing it since 2014. That was 2013 when he showed me. Everything else that I learned was straight YouTube, bro. YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yes, YouTube. Artists, stop being scared to learn something. YouTube is in your hands.
Yeah, nah, real shit. It's right there. You type in whatever. You can learn anything from audio engineer to how to tie your shoes the right way.
Bro, I have artists that hit me. They'll hit me with a question, right, about audio engineering, and I'll tell them, Now copy and paste that question and go to YouTube search and put it in there. You'll find an answer, bro. Straight up.
When you first started making music, how did people react?
When I first started making music, everybody was fucking with me because I was good. I ain't gonna try to act like I'm the best, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm one of the best, and that's how you should feel in anything that you're doing. You feel me? Off top.
Like everybody should feel like that.
And I know you feel that same way about them interviews because you're going crazy, bro. Straight up. But
I started, I got the best interviews.
Yes, hell yeah, bro. And you do, dog, because you really tap in with the artist, you know. But realistically, you know, it just all came from, you know, doing this music shit, being aggressive with it, bro. You know, like I just wanted to do more, bro. You know, I knew just being a rapper wasn't gonna really feed me like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, it's starting to kind of pay off now, but I make a good amount of money off my music, but nothing too crazy where I can live forever. But off the business side, the audio engineering, the music videos, the graphics, the beats, the features, that's where I'm getting the bag.
At the end of the day, I feel like, you know, you gotta. I think it is best to be multifaceted because everybody, even everybody's still not gonna be the biggest rapper, but you can stay in the music game and have your time and make your music and still do other shit and make a bag because the person who's just a rap. The one thing I do feel about rap though is just like it don't last forever either.
It don't. Exactly, bro.
Like, you gonna have to have something to fall back on.
Bro, and like I said, I know that I'm up in age. I know I don't make rap music because I feel like I'm going to blow up. After my dad passed in 2017, like from 2016 to 2017, I probably dropped like 25 music videos. And not no bullshit video. I'm talking about high quality videos. You feel me? But that's when I was in the thing like, I'm going to blow up. I got to blow up, right? After my dad died, I'm like, man, I kind of put a pause on everything in my life, period, with the music. And I'm like, I could be gone tomorrow, bro. Like now I want to leave something for my kids because I don't got no videos or nothing of my dad. You feel me? No old photos, nothing. I hear his voice. So now going forward, every video that I drop, every song that I drop, I don't look at it like, okay, I want to do numbers. This is for my kids to go back when I'm no longer here. They can learn something. Because if you listen to my music, I'm always preaching and giving some sort of game in each song. You feel me? And I really, and that's self-conscious to me about my kid. That's subconsciously for my kids, you feel me?
Nah, and that's crazy that you say that though, because like I think that's one of the things that made me really fall in love with interviewing, because I felt like no matter what, I mean, people I've interviewed have passed away after interviews, and it's crazy as fuck that's because a lot of people are younger people, so it's not like I'm interviewing any old people, but like these are like, I think it's history. Like these will last forever. They'll forever be on my YouTube. Like after I'm gone, I hope whatever one of my kids, whoever, can keep it moving in some type of way. But like the goal is for me is like is to make sure that people's stories are forever heard. And like if somebody might look at this interview 20 years from now and hear you talking like
facts, right? And
I love that feeling.
And what you did for the people that passed that you've interviewed, it's not just for you, it's for them too. Their family, you know. Now their family can go back on the Innovator's YouTube channel and be like, I can see my son, I can see my brother again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy because like I never really thought about that until one of them died. I was like, damn, like that's really how I found out that they passed away. Oh man! With all truth be told, hell, people just start saying R.I.P. R.I.P. I'm like, I started having to hit people up. I was like, what the fuck? Like, is this a joke? Like, that's
sad, bro. It's you know,
it's these interviews are like history. Like people will be watching these 20 years from now, 10 years from now, and I said if I'm still alive, I will be doing interviews 20 years from now.
Facts.
But that's why I liked it too, though, because I can still be an old man and still do this.
Exactly, and that's how I feel about the audio engineering. I tell them, you know, I tell all these artists like, look, one day you're gonna be the older guy, you know, and you don't want to be. I look back 10 years ago when I was 25, bro, and I'm like, damn, I never thought that I'd be running a successful business off of music. I thought I was gonna be the artist guy, you know, but the fact that I'm out here doing all these videos, I can blow up off one of these other guys' videos, or a beat I sell to an artist, or a song that I audio engineered. You know what I'm saying? I just engineered. You had my brother OWKZ. He just did a song with Peasy. I engineered that. If that blows up, my name is on there. You feel me? So I look at it more than just my own music. You feel me? I know that I'm still in the field of music, which is what I always wanted to do. I wanted to make money off of music, which is what I'm doing. So I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
It's a blessing for sure. How you feel about the corona? Like, how did that affect you?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I do got my mask right here. You feel me? I'm very conscious about it, man. I got 2 kids. You know, I would never want to bring something home to them or them go home. My daughter did distance learning all year last year, you know, and now she's going to start this year to go to school. I'm very conscious about it, but, you know, it's hard to know what to believe nowadays. You feel me? Like, realistically, people are calling it a scamdemic. Some people are saying you can still get the virus if you get the shot. Like, I'm not getting the shot. No, I haven't got the vaccine, bro. And I don't think I want to get it until they can really tell us what's in it. That's all we're asking, you know?
Yeah, not real shit. It's honestly like I would say it's getting real political right now as far as the shot, because it's creating a divide.
Yep.
The vaccine side and people don't want to do it. Even in the NFL right now, players are like in a position where it's like, if you're not vaccinated, they're making you go through hella loops every day. And to the point where it's so difficult and you're so frustrated what you got to go through. It's like they're forcing you to take it, but it's like, bro, like, y'all can't even give us a list detailed of what's in it, and what are the effects 10 years from now.
It's scary times, bro. And it's funny, right before I came in here, I seen another blog post. Disney and Walmart just said they're officially saying all their workers have to be vaccinated to work here. Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. I'll see you later.
Yeah, exactly. But some of those people might need that job. You know what I'm saying?
That's where it gets tricky. Yeah. It's like, well, damn, I need this job, but I don't want to get vaccinated.
Exactly, bro. So, how can I ask how you feel about it? Are you getting vaccinated?
Nah. I would say this. My mom is in the process of doing on dialysis, and she has bad kidneys. She has kidney disease.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Nah, it's okay. I am considering it for her, but right now I am not vaccinated, and I have no plans of doing it. But when somebody's on dialysis, they need everything needs to be like clean, and you don't want to be exposed to anything. So I told her, I said, I have no problem getting tested though. I'll get tested every day if I have to, but I'd rather get tested every day than
have to go through the shot. But I feel you, and you don't want to put your mom in jeopardy.
I'm vaccinated. I said, do it.
Yeah,
go ahead. Y'all older. Like, y'all don't have to reproduce. Y'all don't have to worry about like same things that I have to worry about. Y'all are not like doing as much as me. So get vaccinated. If y'all go out, y'all get sick, I want y'all to be protected. Like,
yeah, my mom's vaccinated as well, man.
For sure. Like the older people, like I would say.
But I did lose my grandmother in May. She got vaccinated the next Saturday she passed.
That's crazy.
Crazy, bro. So she was older, you know, and she also got
vaccinated.
But look. Ever since COVID hit, her and my grandfather in Georgia, they would never leave the house. You know, if my grandpa did, it was once a week to go get groceries, and he would spray it, mask up, you know? So she never got it, and then they went to go get vaccinated, bro, and she got the thing and got sick and then passed. So my grandfather's like, it had to be from that, you know? Because they did her thing. They said that she had a breathing problem that killed her, but also COVID. Yeah. So it's like if she
had COVID.
Yeah, she had COVID, even though she got the shot.
She got COVID from the shot.
Yeah,
the shot gives you COVID.
That's what I'm saying. Or she could have got it going to get the test, because you're in there with a bunch of other people, you know. So my grandfather, he looks at it like, man, if she would have never went out to get that shot, she'd still be here. So rest in peace to my grandma, man. Crazy.
How would you say fatherhood changed you?
Oh man, it made me go hard, grind harder. So my daughter is actually my stepdaughter, but I've been with her since she was 2, and she's 12 now, you know? So when I started dating my wife and she had a child, I was still in the streets doing dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? But my father, he sat me down and was like, look, you're dating a woman with a child now. Like, you got to change your ways, you know? Like, you have somebody that's looking up to you, that's not just looking at you as somebody that's going to be here today and gone tomorrow. If you're serious about it, and he knew that I was serious about with my wife. So, you know, I think dating her, and then after that I got with her, and that was when I first got my first apartment by myself. I was 27 years old. I had never, you know, the Bay Area is hella expensive, bro. So straight up, I got my first apartment. I feel like dating her, she had the child, and it kind of gave me the grind to want to go harder, because I'm like, yeah, my dad was right. Like, I got this little girl here that's looking at me, and you know, now that's my baby. Leanna, I love you to death, straight up, man. That's my baby girl, and she's doing great. And everything's good. But I had my son in 2016, and he gave me the drive to go even harder. Starting my businesses, I thought about them. When I was sitting at my computer about to do this, I said, I'm going to do this and build this shit up and leave this for my kids. So,
no, for sure.
Definitely.
I like that for sure. I see you dropped a new project in 2020, Do More, Say Less. Why the name? What's the mindset for the project? Tell me about it.
First of all, man, go slap that Do More, Say Less. It's on all streaming platforms, man. Definitely my best work. I made every single beat. I engineered every single song, and I wrote every single lyric that was mine if it wasn't a feature. You feel me? So the name first, Do More, Say Less, because that's just the type of nigga I am. And I don't mean it like do more, say less, like to tell somebody to say less. No, I'm saying somebody's telling me to do more, and I'm saying say less. You feel me? So I encourage everybody to do more, you know, like don't box yourself in. A lot of these Reno artists, they see what I'm doing. I'm traveling. I just shot 2 videos in Atlanta. I shot videos in Vegas, videos in LA, videos in the Bay Area. I'm not capping myself to Reno, and I'm shooting in Reno all the time. So you got to do more if it's something that you really want. And the say less part is you could take it as, like, you know, say less, don't do more, and just don't say much. But me personally, I post everything that I'm doing because I'm starting out from the bottom. You know, a lot of these young kids, like, they'll pay for a studio session with me and never drop the song. And I'm like, bro, you just paid $100, you know? And they're like, I don't want to oversaturate. Bro, you don't got nobody to oversaturate to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get your name out there, bro. You got to be consistent. And, you know, I try to encourage artists to just do more. Don't just be a rapper. Don't just be a singer. Do both if you can, you know? Learn to audio engineer because the bags are everywhere. I just got booked for my very first wedding. Come on, bro. I'm out here shooting hood videos and then I'm about to go do a wedding. You feel me? So never cap yourself. Never put yourself in a box or a bubble, man. Do more and say less. Facts.
Yeah, I like that. Never put yourself in a box. People gonna always try to put you in a box. Even what you said earlier about how trying to take your business in San Jose is kind of harder because everybody wanted a discount. And it's kind of crazy to think, though, and I always think about this, the people that know you always be like, they never want to just like treat you like you're not somebody they don't know. Like, look, I'm trying to do this for my life. Like, I can't afford to give a discount on something I just started. Like,
especially when you come up and you got to invest in the camera. You got to invest in the
I just spent
computer.
$1,500 on this camera, and you want me to do this for free?
Free, bro. Come on. Like, and that's why I tell everybody, I charge for the feature too. I don't get that many crazy feature bags, but I do charge for that. And I tell artists, like, when they hey bro, I want to do a song with you, I charge for the feature. I hope you can respect that. And a lot of people, just because they rap for free, they feel like you should rap for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. I just paid almost $10,000 worth of music videos from 2016 to now, bro. How you gonna tell me that I should do this for free for you? And I don't even know you like that. So, man, we got to get away from that.
I would say this: people hit me up every day telling me like, "You need to interview me." I'm like, bruh, I don't even know you.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro.
We can talk about some business. I can see it like if it's a mutual thing, but it's like, bro, like people. I think it's like it's a self-entitlement that a lot of people have, like. And I'm not self-entitled at all. I feel like when I got into interviewing, I started from the bottom of nobody really knowing me or fucking with me.
Facts.
I connected with people that I already knew that kind of helped out, but like they didn't even have to do that. Like it's like I'm not expecting anybody to do anything that they don't have to do.
Yeah, like, exactly. And I just posted that the other day. I was like, man, what I said, people will always say you act funny when you don't give them what they want. You know what I'm saying? Don't be entitled. You feel me? Don't feel entitled, bro, because you're not. If you see somebody that's grinding harder than you, that should motivate you to go harder, or at least try to tap in with them and be like, look, how can I work with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, or just don't automatically think somebody has to do something for you for free, bro. That's the crazy part. That's why I named my company Full Price Music Group. You feel me?
I like that.
Facts, bro. It's full price everything, bro.
Price.
Full price, bro. You know, and then if I offer a discount, that's because I'm doing it out the love and I fuck with the movement, or I feel like we can help each other. But, you know, realistically, this is my livelihood. I'm not working for nobody else. You know, I'm working for myself 24 hours a day, every day. I'm always trying to do something. So people got to respect that. And I know that you're going to always have the people that aren't ever going to respect that, you know, so you got to just know who to really gravitate towards and who to like tax if you got to tax them, because I'm taxing niggas. You feel me? If you acting funny, I'm taxing you straight up.
How do you feel about the Bay Area music? First, how is the Reno music scene?
Man, the Reno music scene is lit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I said, if you like, you know, what we talked about off camera, you know, there's definitely a scene out there, bro. The thing about Reno is, and this is an outsider looking in, not from Reno, it's just such a small market. It's hard for somebody that's already established to take an artist from Reno serious, which is different now because you could see their videos, and if they're really investing in themselves, you could tell that they take themselves serious, you know? So that'll probably make others take them serious. But when you think of Reno, I know when I thought of Reno before I moved there, I'm like, what the fuck is Reno? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's out here? What is that? So that's how everybody looks at Reno. But being one of the top engineers out there, like, I know all the artists, and everybody is the ones that I see that are working as hard as me, they're going crazy, bruh. Straight up, man. So I think it's an untapped market, but some of the artists there just got to want to go hard for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it comes to, because there's talent. There's talent everywhere, you know, but it's not about being a dope rapper anymore. It's about how much you're going to invest into yourself to be seen, you know?
It's about who's checking for you.
Exactly. And how are you going to get them to check for you? Because if you're not dropping content, nobody's going to check for you. If you're not doing interviews, nobody's going to check for you. So you got to really be able to invest into yourself, you know?
Do you think it's important for people to get out of their comfort zone and get out of their environment to reach success?
Yes, man, definitely. I think, you know, in your city, it's like we talked about, people want that discount because they have access to you, because they've had access to you. You know, when you go to another market and you just be on some real business mindset, they respect that more, man. A lot of artists tell me, man, I heard about you through my friend. He told me here you're very professional, because I treated everybody not like a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're here for a service. I'm gonna give you the highest quality. I tell all the artists, I mix your records as if it was one of my own records. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give the 100% just like I would do my own songs. But this is also a business, so you're gonna pay what I asked for. If not, you can find another audio engineer. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. So
yeah, man, you got to get out of your city. I don't think I would have ever prospered the way I'm prospering now in San Jose.
Yeah.
And I know hella way more people in San Jose.
Yeah.
But you know, way more people. It could be a con as well. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. If you could pick yourself to be any animal in the world, what would it be and why?
Man, any animal in the world. You know what's crazy? I done watched mostly all your interviews, and I knew you was gonna ask me this, and I'm still not prepared, bruh. I think I would probably be like an eagle or something, man. I you know, I feel like being in the sky and just being away from others, being able to get away from others when you want to, is something that I'm really about.
If I was on land, I would be a bird for sure.
Yeah.
And if I was in water, I'll probably be like a shark.
Yeah.
I'm starting to really like dolphins though too.
Oh, dolphins are smart, bruh. Yeah. They're smart. You're smart. That's why. You feel me? Really like the sharks are the top, but they're dumb, you know what I'm saying? Or dolphins are the orchid whales. They're very smart as well, you know? So that's dope. Yeah, I'd probably want to be a dolphin or an orchid whale. I think everybody says shark. I'd probably should have said shark because I'm from San Jose, but nah.
Sharks is cool, but I just feel like sharks. I never really heard about a shark being intelligent at all.
Yeah, I don't think they are like that, bro. Straight up.
They just out there biting whatever they see.
Exactly. They just bite. What exactly, bro?
Aliens, ghosts, do you believe in that?
Oh man, now I believe in aliens with all this stuff that's been coming up on the internet. It seems like every week there's a new video of an alien spotting or something, UFO spotting.
Yeah.
Aliens, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know, bro. I'm not blind to the fact that how are we here and we're the only, you know, species. Nah, there's probably other stuff we ain't even explored 5% of space, you know. So there could be ghosts. I definitely do, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Have you seen a ghost?
No, I ain't never seen a ghost. I think I ain't never.
I be here with chills the other day. They was really explained to me about seeing a ghost and how they broke their arm when they saw a ghost, and like they fell because they was so shocked.
Oh hell no!
I was like, what the fuck?
You know, growing up in a Filipino household, they believe in all that, bro. You know, and in the Philippines, they believe in a lot of ghosts and witches and all that. And then also, on my black side, my grandparents are very into church every Sunday. You know, so not to say that they believe in ghosts, but I do know that they believe in God and a higher being and spirits and stuff like that. So. Yeah, I believe in all that, bro.
Shit, my dad is Haitian. He believe in voodoo.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. See, other countries, bro, they really are tapped into that. And there's got to be a reason why. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. It's not. It didn't just come out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Would you say that you are your biggest critic?
Am I my biggest critic? Yeah, or them hating ass niggas that be hating on a nigga, you feel me? But straight up, bro, I'm very meticulous when it comes to making music. You know, I don't write my lyrics. I just kind of punch in, you feel me? And I've been doing that since like 2010. That doesn't make me a better artist. I don't think I'm a better artist. I tell every artist, do what's natural for you. That's just more natural when I create. I used to write. When I would write, I'd be looking at the paper, thinking about how the word spell, and I couldn't be creative and think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? But what was the question again? My bad.
Well, shit. Well, I was asking you, shit. Or do you feel that you are your biggest
critic? Oh, yeah. Do I feel like yes. And I'm very meticulous about recording. So, yes, I think I'm my biggest critic. But the fact that I'm the audio engineer, too, I can just come back anytime if I don't like something. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
What is the biggest lesson you've learned in the industry so far?
Everybody's not your friend. Straight up. And you got to be willing to invest everything into this if you want to really reap the benefits. You know what I'm saying? I'm just one of the people that never stop believing in myself. Like I said, I'm 35. I haven't popped off this music shit. I don't really give a fuck about that, but I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to let that discourage me, bro, because every time I drop a new video, I'm booked in the studio making $1,500 in a week type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think a lot of these people, they get discouraged off the numbers of their views and shit like that. You know, if you let that discourage you, you never know. If it was for the views, bro, I don't get crazy views. I would have stopped a long time ago. Yeah. But if I would have stopped a long time ago, right now I'd still be working. I'd be working a 9 to 5 right now. You feel me? Yeah. So don't ever stop, man. Straight up, keep going, bro.
For my final question, I want to ask you: what advice would you give to the younger you, the younger JT?
Man, what would I say to the younger JT? I would just say keep going, because you on to something, man. There was times where I wanted to stop, you know. I was investing so much money. I'm like, why am I doing this? I got kids, you know, but realistically, this is why, bro. Where I'm at now, getting flown around to shoot music videos, being able to work with some very talented artists all the time, constantly, and feed my family off of a dream. This is why I didn't stop. So I would tell the younger me, don't stop, bro. You're going to get there. Yeah. You're going to get there.
Do you have any final words for the people that's watching?
Man, first of all, I want to say thank you to my dog, the Innovator, man. You are now locked in with the Innovator. That's like the hardest slogan in the world, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Straight up, I was telling you, I asked another artist if they had heard about you, and I was shooting a video for her, and she was like, nah. I was like, I'm about to be on there. Da-da-da. She's like, nah. And she was like, well, who is he? I'm like, you are now locked in with it. And she's like, oh, yeah, I see him. But yeah, nigga. I was like, okay. First of all, I want to say free my cousin Zach, man. Straight up, I'm still keeping your name alive out here, man. He got 25 years. He's been down since 2006. You feel me? And he's only a year older than me, man. So I miss you, cuz. Yeah, man. Free him for real, because the crime that he did, it wasn't no 25 years worth. You feel me? And he's definitely changed his ways. So please free my cousin, man. Also, rest in peace to my dog, my oos, motherfucking Cuddy Banks, man. San Jose, we lost a real legend, man. Straight up. That shit hurt the city. I don't know if you ever heard of Cuddy Banks, but he's definitely the more popping artist from San Jose, one of the most popping artists from San Jose. And he was killed last year, December, bruh. I think it was December and November. But yes, man, rest in peace to him. And realistically, man, just follow a nigga, man. And I hope that I'm a motivation to all my people, man. This is am I the first artist that you've had from San Jose on here?
I believe so. I think so.
I think I am, bro, because I had posted that I'm making history for my city, man. I'm not acting like I'm the most popping artist, but I'm also I'm just one nigga that believed in myself, and I'm willing to invest everything into me. You feel me? So I hope I'm that motivation to whoever fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never want to be something that I'm not. I just want to be a motivation to my people, man. Straight up.
Shit, you motivated me because I like the hustle. I like the determination, and I like that. It's something I want to do. I love doing interviews, but it's not like I don't want to only do interviews. That's why I was like, I gotta keep making sure I'm branching out and doing other shit just to keep me hungry, keep my drive strong. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do a little more. Like, that's why I started doing the more vlogs.
Yeah, I see you.
Different type of content. I'm like, hold on, like.
Bruh, because the camera can film more than one thing. You feel me? The camera can film more. You never know. You might start getting into videos, bruh. Straight up.
Can do more.
Yeah, bruh. Interviews, bro. And the thing about it is, people want to see more, dog. You know what I'm saying? They come to my channel. All they see is music videos on my main channel, but that's why I started the other channel. I'm doing BTS on there. I'm about to start doing interviews as well. Yeah. You know, like, why not diversify your portfolio of knowledge? You know what I'm saying? And that's going to make you a better person all in all, because you're like, nigga, I know how to do this. I know how to do that. I know how to do it. And then the bag's gonna start coming everywhere. You feel me?
No, straight up,
man. Sure. Can I give a few shout outs real quick?
Go ahead.
Shout out my dog Lil Oos, man. That's the first artist that I'm gonna sign. Yeah, Lil Oos go crazy, man. Go check him out. My dog Savvy Balboa, my brother King Zoe, man. All my shot by Cam. He's gonna tap in with you for an interview. Have him on here. He's going up. One of the best videographers in Vegas.
He told me about him.
Yeah, he going crazy, bro. And I'm talking about he's the one who showed me how to get flown out to these other. He's flying out. I seen this man from Vegas fly to Arizona, shoot a video. From Arizona fly to LA, shoot a video, and back to Vegas in one day.
That's crazy.
Come on, and he's 22, 21.
That's boss shit.
You feel me? So shout out to them, man. Everybody that I rock with, if I didn't say your name, don't take it personal, man. I'm just humbled to be in this man's presence, yo. Straight up.
No, I appreciate you for pulling up, for sure. We got a dope one on the way, for sure, JT.
Yes, man. Yes, you already know.
You're locked in with the Innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell.